Hey folks, thanks for tuning in to the Flex Kitten. I got some awesome stuff for you today. How many ratty old t-shirts do you have sitting around in your closet taking up space? Well, get them out and a pair of scissors because the Flex Kitten's going to show you how to improve your swole by 300% by shredding up some t-shirts. So today I've got 3 badass styles that you can rock at the gym. The first one up is Suns Out, Guns Out. So this t-shirt I got at a bodybuilding competition that I won last year, and I did so well, they gave me a trophy with a 1 on it. So Suns Out, Guns Out, pretty easy. You're just getting rid of the sleeves. So you start up at the top by your starting point. Just pick a good spot, make a slit, and maybe pick a spot down here that you like. And don't be afraid to go too close to the armpit. Just don't go too far down because you can't go back. So if you get the shirt cut and you're not really happy with it, you can always go further down. So I like to start at the top and start cutting. And I meet my end point. Boom. How do I get the other side even? Easy. I just fold it over. And remember, this is an old t-shirt, so if I mess up at it, oh well. Then it becomes a car rag. There you go. Suns out, guns out. Next rad style, bacon strips. To do bacon strips, I like to turn the shirt over onto the back, find the middle, fold it over. I don't worry about getting it perfectly straight. I like cutting on a very thin cotton t-shirt. They seem to work better than the thick cotton. Okay, bacon strips, basically, you're just cutting. Try to get straight, but it doesn't need to be perfectly straight. And you can go a little bit or all the way across, but be careful not to cut the other parts of the t-shirt. You can make them perfectly lined up or have them go in a curve if you'd like. I happen to be wearing a shirt with bacon strips on it right now. This is what it looks like when it's done. To take it up a notch, you can do the weave. After you get all your cuts made, you can stretch it a little bit and wear it to the gym like that. Or you can take it up a notch and do the weave. The weave is really simple, but it looks fancy. Basically, you're taking the top strip of bacon and weaving it over the second one. Then you're doing the same thing to the third. Slide it through the middle and take it down. And then the fourth, and so on. So I've got all my bacon strips woven. Looks pretty cool, huh? When you get to the bottom, you can basically just rip these or cut them and tie them in a knot. Or if you like, I prefer to take a needle and thread and stitch that bottom part together so it's there and tight. On this t-shirt, I cut the sleeves off and then did 2 rows of bacon strips along the back to look like a rib cage. I did the same thing on this one. Some bacon strips on the back, and I had also a protein powder stain up front, so I didn't want to get rid of the shirt, so I just cut some strips there. Nice! On this one, I did a weave down either side. Pretty fresh, huh? Gives me some ventilation when I'm really getting my sweat on at the gym. And then on the back, I drew a skull and cut it out. And this one's my favorite. I've got some strips up front, cut the sleeves off, and I did a weave on the back, making a spider web. So, I bet you're wondering, what in the heck does she do with all the extra sleeves she has laying around? Well, that's an easy question. There is so much you can do with a sleeve. For example, my friend Andy at the gym, he wears them as a headband while he's getting his sweat on. T-shirt sleeves are great for polishing furniture or detailing your car. Or how about a fancy cat turtleneck? Thank you for tuning in to this week's episode of the Flex Kitten. I hope I inspired some creativity. Feel free to email me at theflexkitten@gmail.com if you have any ideas on shows that you'd like to submit. Also, be sure to share, like, and subscribe. Thanks, guys. Are we on?